Summertime is here. It is time for some quick and easy dessert ideas that don't heat up your kitchen. Follow along with me and see how we make 2-ingredient pudding that will knock your guest socks off. I'm Malia Russell with Homemaking 911. Follow along for more fun recipes. This is a quick and easy recipe. If you ever have friends show up that you aren't expecting and you want to have some dessert or some kind of treat for them, this is so fast and super delicious. You're going to love this one. All you do is you take some heavy whipping cream, and you'll want this to be the same quantity as the package of pudding says that you need for milk. So if it says you need 2 cups of milk, you'll need 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. This is my daughter Rebecca. She's helping me out today in the kitchen. Each of these boxes called for 2 cups, so she put the entire quart in there. If you want to make it a little bit runnier, this will give it a very thick mousse-like texture that's really delicious. But if you wanted to give it a little bit of a softer texture, you can mix up how much milk you put instead of heavy whipping cream. So if the recipe calls for 2 cups of milk, you're going to use 2 cups either of just heavy whipping cream, just milk if you want a softer pudding, or in some cases, you can do a mixture of the two. This is simply a box of Jell-O pudding mix, the instant pudding mix. The mixer I'm using here today is the Bosch mixer from Nutri-Mill. This mixer can handle up to 5 loaves of bread at a time, but it's also great for smaller recipes like this when you just want to get it mixed really well. You want it to get that really great fluffy light texture. And for pudding, when you're using the heavy whipping cream, you want to let it go for about 2 to 3 minutes to make sure it's as fluffy as it can be. You can see here in the video how it's starting to stick to the sides and it's getting thicker and thicker. So you can see it's approaching the texture that we want here for a mousse-like texture. Now we used a lemon mix because we were having friends come over that evening and I knew she wasn't a fan of chocolate, so I decided to go ahead and do this with lemon. It was delicious. If you're trying to go low sugar, you can purchase this in the no sugar variety and it'll become a no sugar recipe as well. You can see how nice and thick that is. It's not even falling off the whisks. Now, because we were serving it for company, we took these water goblets that we had and we just layered it up in there. And then I'm going to take one of our cloth napkins and we're just going to wipe off the edge of that so that it looks really pretty. Then because we have company coming, I want to do something a little extra special with it. I got a can of the spray whipped cream or whipped topping. You can use this Reddi-wip brand. It's a really good one, or a brand like it. Add a couple of raspberries to the top to give it a little extra zang and a little extra prettiness. And then we're going to top that with a few white chocolate chips. So if you did this with a chocolate variety, you could, for example, put a little shaved chocolate on top, a little milk chocolate on top, some dark chocolate on top. You could do a sprinkle of cocoa powder, anything like that. But this is a super fast recipe to put together, and it's light and delicious and airy, perfect for a summer dessert. I hope you enjoy.